I'm James Chappell, the president and CEO of SCBIO, and our mission is really anything around growing the life sciences in South Carolina, anything related to growing jobs and attracting more investment in the life sciences industry to the state. It's really anything related to anything biology, biotech, medical device, pharmaceutical, bioag. Really anything in that kind of biology, medical space falls under the umbrella of life sciences. So it's a broad term that captures a lot of different activities in a lot of different industries or a lot of different focuses. When I left the state 20 years ago, I feel like there was very little life sciences in South Carolina. It just wasn't a big industry. It wasn't a big focus. And since then, I mean, and especially over the past few years, it has really started to grow, and I think can be the future for South Carolina. We're growing twice as fast as other Southeast states when it comes to life sciences jobs, almost 2 times as fast as North Carolina, and 2.5 times faster than states like Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. So it's explosive growth. I think we're just at the beginning, and if we're intentional about how we try to foster that growth and foster a lot of our younger companies who are growing in that space, I think we can look back at this time period being when South Carolina became a real leader in the life sciences industry across the country and across the world. With all the growth we've had in life sciences, we know that workforce needs are only going to become greater. So we've partnered with SkillsGap to create a life sciences gaming app, so literally the gamification of life sciences. It's aimed at middle school students. South Carolina will be the first state to have this type of game, and it's all about introducing these students to all the opportunities in life sciences. It's not just becoming a doctor or not just becoming a chemist. There's all kinds of job opportunities in the state. And the thing that's really cool about it is this geofence, so only South Carolina students can play it. We are at a unique spot right now where we have a lot of early stage, growth stage companies who are well funded, they're growing fast. But I think if we truly want to have those life science headquarters, if we truly want to have the innovative research, we're more likely to get it from those companies growing, becoming publicly traded companies, hiring hundreds of people, than we are to go recruit the Fortune 500 company to move their headquarters here. So we need to make sure that those people grow and they want to hire the innovative research. So a lot of that is looking at making sure that venture capital and investment is looking here, and that South Carolina is a priority. They know all the activity we have, and they want to invest in these companies to help them grow. You talk about the number of firms, it's grown tremendously over the past couple of years. With the latest report, we have over 1,000 life sciences firms across the state in South Carolina. And they're really all over the state. They're in almost every county. And then you also, interestingly, see clusters in where you would expect in Greenville, Columbia, and Charleston. And the core competencies, we have a really wide focus. We have companies, we obviously have a lot doing the manufacturing, pharmaceutical manufacturing, medical device manufacturing, which I think it makes sense because that plays to the strength of South Carolina given the manufacturing expertise in automotive and aerospace. And we're also seeing a lot more innovative companies. We have several companies that are rapidly growing who are on the digital health side. We have oncology companies, we have testing companies, we have medical device companies. We really have a really wide variety of companies who are all succeeding in different pathways, all in life sciences, but certainly very different areas of life sciences. I think SCBIO is really that convener and the marketer to make sure people understand all of the opportunities in life sciences. And we have 2 messages. We have in the state, because we do have students right now who are graduating from South Carolina and Clemson and MUSC who are still going to North Carolina, still going to the Northeast. So part of our job is bringing together those students and all of the great jobs we have here. So we think of ourselves as the convener and marketer of all the good things happening in South Carolina and also out of the state. A lot of people are understanding the story in the state, but we have really tried to focus on making sure that story is getting out across the country. So when it does come to investments, when it does come to that person graduating, they look to South Carolina to maybe have a career in life sciences in South Carolina and understand that we can compete and have just as high quality jobs and opportunities as anywhere else that you can go in the country.